This morning in Health Watch, lice. It's a problem as children go back to school. There's concern about what some doctors call super lice, bugs that are resistant to medications. Joining us is Dr. Daniel Rauch from New York University. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Is there really such a thing as a super lice?
Yes, there really is such a thing as a super louse or lice that are resistant to the medication. The answer to that is, though, that we really don't need to treat them with these medications. There are simpler methods of getting rid of lice.
All right, we're going to get to the treatment methods in a second, because as kids go to school, and back in the day when I was a kid, didn't they have like some crazy blue light that the nurse put your head under when she looked for that stuff?
Yeah, and they came with the chopsticks and they divided your hair and they tried to look for the lice.
Right. What's the best way to find them now?
The best way to find them now is still to carefully inspect the scalp. It's hard to find the active adult lice because they sense the moving of the hair and they run away. They don't want to be found. So what you need to do is inspect the scalp and the hair close to the scalp and look for the eggs.
All right, and are they really the size? Because we have, okay, we're looking at some, those are nasty looking things, aren't they? Oh my gosh. If you knew you had those things crawling around in your hair, what would you do? Let me show you, we have with us here an actual sesame seed on a piece of paper. Take a look at that. That's pretty small.
That's pretty small.
That's pretty hard to find, and that is literally the size of the lice?
That's the size of the adult louse that's crawling around, and it's hair colored. It's darker, so it doesn't show up like
so it does on that green
seed,
sheet.
right?
Yeah, so that's pretty tough. So if we're going to treat this, and it's treatable at home?
Yes.
Okay, what are the best things to do?
So the best thing to do is to smother the louse. You don't need anything that's an insecticide or pesticide like some of the over-the-counter products.
Right.
That there really is an incidence of resistance too. Some of the lice eat that for breakfast and spit it out, and it's not very good.
Wow.
So smothering products are fine, and there's some stuff that you can use at home. So we have a jar of mayonnaise, which is very appetizing at this time in the morning, and a jar of olive oil.
This stuff really works, though? I mean, if you were sitting at home right now and you found out your kid had a louse or a lice, there probably isn't just a louse, what would you do with this? So
the benefit of this is it does work. The downside is it's not particularly appetizing, and it has to stay on the head for probably 2, 3, 4 hours. So this is tough to do if you have a little child at home, and that's where some of the other products are much more beneficial. Something like Lice MD, which has to be applied for 10 minutes, and then you can start combing effectively.
Okay.
And then there's some people believe in just conditioning the hair very vigorously, effectively under hot water. And then again, what's most important, or equally as important as the product you use, is combing effectively.
And what is this? Is
olive oil?
Yeah, same kind of thing as the mayonnaise?
Same kind of thing, and it's got to stay on for at least 2 hours.
Wow. All right, Dr. Rauch, thanks so much.
You're welcome.